The year is 2024. You're playing in the October Grand Challenge of VGC, and your opponent sends out an Annihilape and a Smeargle. You expect some sort of beat-up strategy, perhaps a final gambit. No matter, you're not concerned as you have Ghost Terror for the final gambit, and you're faster than the ape with Guard Chomp if it's not final gambit. But what's this?
Wait, that's illegal.
The Smeargle has Water Shuriken. You forgot that move even existed. The sly honest dog smacks its partner Annihilape with a few liquid ninja stars, and to your horror, the ape outspeeds Garchomp and goes for Rage Fist. You cry in horror as you proceed to watch the Scarf Ape mow down your entire team with a move more powerful than 2 Hyper Beams. There was nothing you could do. Hi, I'm Ruby, a VGC player who dabbles in all things Trick Room, even if calling some of my teams Trick Room is a little bit of a stretch like this one. I made this really cool team that was designed for best of 1 cart ladder in preparation for the Grand Challenge in October. And I actually finished day 2 at 2nd place in the whole world. Unfortunately, I crashed pretty hard on day 3, finishing only in the top 512, but I'm still very proud of the team and felt like I had built something crazy. Originally, the team was built around Palisand, and I was inspired by some of the Excelgor plus Palisand Water Shuriken shenanigans that you would see once in a while on Sword and Shield ladder. You see, Palisand has water compaction, a signature ability that gives it a defense boost every time it's hit with a water type attack. With multiple hits from Water Shuriken, Palisand becomes practically immune to physical damage, especially when coupled with its excellent typing. With the start of the build being Palisand and Water Shuriken Smeargle, I ended up trying to find other ways to build around this synergy. I ended up adding Annihilape with Scarf Final Gambit and Rage Fist, and Archaludon with Stamina and Body Press. With the Annihilape on the team, I also opted to add a Population Bomb Mousehold who furthered the illusion in Team Preview that this may not be a Scarf Ape. Because Palisand was so slow, the original main game plan most games was to Gambit with Ape, set Trick Room with Smeargle, and then bring out Palisand and go nuts from there. I struggled for a long time to find a suitable 6th, but eventually I opted for a slow, bulky Specs Pelipper. Running a low speed stat of 63, Pelipper was a suitable Trick Room sweeper next to Palisand, both in coverage and by providing range support for the Archaludon on the team. Here is the full team. There's a couple other noteworthy things to discuss here. You may be wondering why no follow me on Smeargle or Mouse, but in both testing and the actual Grand Challenge, I never really found a need for it on either Pokemon. Smeargle having Spiky Shield helped deal with the sashes on Pokemon like Sneasler. Archaludon's Bug Terror came in handy in Closed Sheet, covering its 2 biggest weaknesses together, and not being susceptible to fire types thanks to the rain. Mousehold carries speed up for the rare occasion that you lead Mouse and Ape together, but can't rely on Population Bomb alone, so the first Rage Fist would be kind of weak, but the subsequent attacks would be significantly stronger, while Mouse also then starts throwing children at the opponent. And now, without further ado, let's get into some games. Alright, so we got a Goldengo, Incineroar, Whimsicott, Sneasler, Amoonguss, and Dragapult. So, it might be a little difficult to guarantee the Rage Fist stuff because of the Whimsicott with Tailwind. But we will lead Annihilape's Smeargle just in case, because there's a non-zero chance that they just don't think to bring Whimsicott looking at this. Incineroar can be a problem later, but we'll deal with that. So if they do bring the Tailwind options, then we'll go for Final Gambit, go for the Trick Room, and then honestly, this will be a Palisand game. When I played this team in the GC, I only had like 2 Palisand games out of 45, but this honestly looks like it could be a Palisand game. Palisand could fight anything on that team just fine, since we've got the Fairy Terra. Alright, Calcius, what have you got for me? Whimsicott the Teeny and Goldengo the Manic Master. Tiny shiny Whimsicott is pretty cool. So looking at a lead like this, I guess we will go for the Final Gambit. Because after a tail and the Goldengo will outspeed Annihilape. So we'll go for Final Gambit and we will go for Trick Room. And we'll just get that set up. Oh, interesting that they didn't go for the Tailwind. But this still works out because we still get a Trick Room. It doesn't actually make a big difference. We could have gone for the Rage Fist stuff this means, but how would we know they wouldn't click Tailwind, right? So they went for Shadow Ball into Smeargle, interestingly enough. So we actually still have our Sash. So we will go for Palisand. It's such a gorgeous shiny. It's too bad the Pokemon itself isn't a bit better. Okay, Sneasler may very well have like Fake Out, so we will have to Terra Smeargle here. If Golden Go is going to Terra, it's more likely going to Terra into a resist for Earth Power, like if it's Flying Terra, than a resist for Shadow Ball. So we'll go for Shadow Ball and Ghost Terra Water Shuriken. After the Ghost Terra, Palisand, like, after the Water Compaction, Palisand really won't be able to do too much. No, sorry, Sneasler won't be able to do too much with Palisand. And even if they do kill Palisand this turn, we still have Pelipper in the back that's going to be slow as molasses. Now, there's a non-zero chance that the Golden Go went for Make It Rain expecting Smeargle to have Follow Me. Because most Smeargles do have Follow Me, and Smeargle being a normal type, they wouldn't really want a Shadow Ball here. Yeah, so it doesn't quite take it out, but yes, he does go for the Make It Rain, which doesn't kill Palisand. And Sneasler probably goes for the Smeargle here, which is A-OK by B. Dire Claw taking out the Smeargle is completely fine. So we send out our jolly good Specs Pelipper. And let me just double check what the Pokemon on their team are, if we have any reason to not select Muddy Water. But Muddy Water should be fine. Yeah, no, we'll just go for Muddy Water. Well, Earth Power and a Sneasler and Muddy Water should deal with this team just fine. Protect on the Golden Go is fine, it doesn't really change anything. Same thing with the Sneasler, they're just stalling out Trick Room, which is fine. So we have 2 more turns of Trick Room to try this. So go for the Earth Power. We'll go for Muddy Water. Actually, just in case of like the switch for Dragapult or something, we'll go Shadow Ball now. Doesn't really make a difference. It's like a just in case. Did they send in Dragapult? Oh my god, they did! Oh, that's so funny. Because here's the thing, I don't know if the Sneasler can kill my Palisand. Because we're +6 defense, and if it's only got like Dire Claw in close combat, that first Dire Claw is not going to do enough damage. Yo, we called the Dragapult switch and everything, that's fantastic. Also, I just realized this is a shiny Alpha Sneasler, so that is pretty cool. So go for the Shadow Ball, go for the Muddy Water. They're going for the Protect, which makes perfect sense. So yeah, I really don't think Sneasler can one-shot either of my Pokemon with Close Combat or Dire Claw. So there's no good reason not to just double into it, and then double into it again on the next turn, if we need the next turn. That did 4 damage. The poison's gonna do more damage than Dire Claw itself, but I don't think we're gonna get to the point of the poison damage. Muddy Water hits, brings it down to Sash, and our boy Palossand, after doing nothing during the global challenge itself, gets us the last kill of the first game. You love to see it. Palossand's our goat, apparently. Oh, this is certainly an interesting looking team from Sage. Luckily I think we can just do all the Scarf Rage Fist shenanigans we like. I think Arch is going to be pretty handy here because of just what they are trying to have going on. And Pelipper will be good for being able to take better damage from like Milotic. We don't really have anything for Pachirisu, but we should be okay. Yeah, cause we can like Spore Pachirisu. No, we'll figure it out. I think all of me. I just realized Pachirisu Patterning might be the lead if they want to go for Trick Room. Yeah. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna switch to Pelipper and Trick Room, because they're probably gonna go for Follow Me Trick Room, right? Oh, they went for Nuzzle, which is kind of funny. Nuzzle and Trick Room, okay. I guess we'll try to Spore Pachirisu. We'll go for Terra Water, Muddy Water. Hopefully he does enough damage to take things out, and we'll try to Spore Pachirisu, yeah. Because they might not try to Trick Room this turn. But I really don't know what Pachirisu is up to. I don't know if he's going to try and deal normal damage or not. And I don't know if we're faster than it or not. I don't know enough about what Pachirisu does. I know it's like the meme thing, the Seijun Park thing. Okay, he just went for Nuzzle. That's fine. We put it to sleep, and now Hatterene, if they do get Trick Room up, we might be okay. Because now we're just like both paralyzed and we're slow anyway. Oh, they didn't go for Trick Room. I guess that's more sensible. Does this Muddy Water kill? The special attack rising sharply on Smeargle is actually huge, because it does affect Water Shuriken. So we're in a Muddy Water, and now they still haven't seen Water Shuriken, so there's no way they're expecting this. So Pachirisu's still asleep, and Water Shuriken should almost certainly take out Hatterene, because we are... Never mind, we couldn't move because we're paralyzed. That's unfortunate. It's not the end of the world. But it's definitely more in the realm of unfortunate.
So we do have to pick one move to lock in on Ape. Let's double check what's on their team. It's gotta be Rage Fist, because we don't want to lock into a fighting move. We'll Electro Shot their Hatterene. We'll hope Pachirisu doesn't wake up, and we'll kill it with Rage Fist. Actually, no, even if it does wake up, we'll kill it with Rage Fist before Follow Me's. Or we won't kill it, that's fine, I guess. Actually, that is probably fine, because then the next Rage Fist will possibly kill it. And then it's like another poke, and then we can stagger better what's hitting the battlefield. Okay, what comes next? Melodic. I kind of feel like that thing is gonna Terra, but I can't really guess what it is gonna Terra into. So I was gonna go for Electro Shot first for the extra special attack boost. Because we don't know if it's Terra into a resist or just something that's... Okay, wow, Draco Meteor would have gone hard. That's okay. Rage Fist will kill Pachirisu, and even though we won't kill Melodic, we'll deal some good damage to it. Because we're +2 now. And we're running a lot more special attack on this Archaludon than you'd expect. Okay, that's some bulk. They went for Mirror Coat. That's crazy. That's actually absurd. Okay, but we do outspeed it still, so that's good to know. What's the last Pokemon? Their own Annihilape. Okay. I guess we're gonna Draco Meteor the Melodic and Rage Fist the Ape. Or... I guess I should double into the Ape just in case. Because I can kill Melodic like next turn with like Draco Meteor. I'll double into the Annihilape just in case my Annihilape is taken out by it. Okay, we crit the Rage Fist. Okay, they went for Drain Punch. But we are +2, so the Flash Cannon should KO. Okay, good. So what's Melodic doing this turn? Then for Scald to the 8, so that builds our Rage Fist. But we do get burned. But it's okay, because at this point, we do have our Archaludon still alive that they probably were banking on killing with Drain Punch. So Draco Meteor should kill. As long as we don't miss. Wouldn't be the first time I missed something crucial. How much is this Rage Fist doing? It's like nothing, right? Oh my goodness. Thank God we hit the Draco Meteor, and there goes the Melodic. GG's. Another one for the Waterbender Beagle team. Alright, so we got Palafin, which isn't something you see super often these days. Incineroar, Amoonguss, Goldengo, Archaludon, and Pelipper. So, part of me really wants to lead the Ape Smeargle. I think I will. I'm a little concerned about Amoonguss. Like just a bit concerned about Amoonguss. But the problem is, we're not really safe enough to do anything else into this team. So, hopefully it works out this way. And we can possibly go for Trick Room if we need. We'll go Arch Pelly again. We actually really don't bring the mouse hold that often, because it's only for pretty niche situations. If we see size spam, or other teams that we expect to have to deal with problem focus sashes. Okay, they didn't bring the Amoonguss lead, which is fantastic. Now, there's a reasonable chance this ape actually... No, this is not this ape. This Archaludon actually goes for some sort of defensive Terra if they're expecting close combat or Drain Punch. But luckily, we're just doing this. Bonus points if it's a Ghost Terra Arch, because then we can just rip it apart next turn. Grass is fine too. Protect on the Palafin is a little surprising. Okay, we got 3 hits of for Rage Fist. And then what's the Archaludon doing? Body press into Smeargle. Clever. Alright, so what we're going to do this turn, especially since we just got a speed drop, is we're going to go for the Rage Fist again, because nothing really wants to comfortably switch in and take that, not even Incineroar at this point. And we're going to go for Spiky Shield on Smeargle. Incineroar switching in would not be great for them, because yes, I resist it, but we also get +1 attack from that. Amoonguss. Yeah, Amoonguss makes sense. I don't think this will kill it then. Or we get a crit. We take those for sure. Okay, so that's an Electro Shot. Probably with a Power Herb. Not with a Power Herb. Interesting. So now, we can go for our Grass Terra on our Annihilape to resist that. And to resist the water moves. What's that Rose on Smeargle? Speed. We might outspeed with a Jet Punch then. So we're gonna go Rage Fist into Palafin, and we're gonna go for Water Shuriken into Ape again, so that when we start hitting Archaludon, we're doing the most possible damage. Because now the Electro Shot's gonna do bupkis to us. And that Rage Fist, it's gonna do a lot to the Palafin. So we did outspeed the Palafin with this Jet Punch with Water Shuriken. That is excellent news. And now we get to do this. Beautiful number right here. .300 base power move, everybody. And no damage from the Arch. We'll send out our own Arch, because they can handle most of what's on their team. And what's the last Pokemon? So it's a Pelipper. We almost certainly will just outspeed and one-shot their Archaludon with Rage Fist. And let's go for Electro Shot into the Pelipper. One-shotting an Archaludon with a 50 base power move. Have you ever seen something so beautiful? This strategy is really cheesy, but when it works, it's just so satisfying. I don't even mind that the Annihilape died here, because it did everything it needed to. It got 3 super easy Rage Fist one-shots, and now Archaludon gets to clean up the rest. Our little bridge that could. Pesky Pelipper with his pesky Focus Sash. Doesn't matter. We still got one more Pokemon and they don't. And there we go. There's the run button.
So that's the team. Thank you so much for watching the video, and if you enjoyed the battles, please be sure to like and subscribe. I also streams various interesting Trick Room teams like this one on my Twitch 3 or 4 days a week, with a link in the description below. Thanks again for watching. Ruby out.